excuse me. I hope you answer. Oh, hi. Hi there. No, I'm not lost. No, I'm not selling anything. Yeah, hi, how are you? I'm looking for, someone. Do you happen to be, sorry, I just had the name. It was on my list. Looked it up here. Let's see, B. Okay, excuse me. Yes, my question is, are you Mr. Pappenfuss? Pappenfuss. Yes. Pappenfuss. Yeah. Is that not you? It's P-A. Fuss. No. Oh, well, maybe, Mr. Kobayashi. You're not Mr. K-O-B. Well, shoot. What street am I on? I apologize for the interruption. My reason in stopping here, sir, is we received a call into our volunteer helpline, and I am a volunteer with the. Sorry, I should have introduced myself. I am a volunteer with the. You can just take a closer look here with the Ancillary Society for Magazine Readers. And yes, Ancillary Society. And this is here because I don't want people to take my badge. It's kind of special. That's my friend who made that for me. So yeah, so Ancillary Society. Yes, sir. For magazine reader. Do you happen to be, are you by chance a magazine reader too, sir? Well, that's that's a pleasant coincidence, isn't it? Well, it's okay. Well, maybe, can I just take a couple minutes and explain what it is that the helpline does and how it can assist you, magazine readers? Thanks. Sure. I won't take up too much of your time. Okay. Well, thanks. You just saved me a little extra steps that I don't have to stop and, well, see Mr. Puss in Foots. I just won't stop and see that guy, at least not this afternoon. But I do have a couple on my list. I'm probably gonna have to call him back and maybe move things along here. What time is it? Oh, I don't know. Kind of getting ready for some lunch, maybe. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was getting distracted. This happens to those of us who don't get enough time to read magazines. It's so important. And if you'll just allow me to explain, I'll just put my phone book away for now. If you like, can I just hand that to you? Can you hold that for me? Thank you. That's really sweet. Yeah, just put that over. Oh, sorry. Slippery. I apologize. lives and running around and doing whatever things people do when they seem busy. And we found that sadly all of these lovely magazines that have been so popular and used to come to many, many homes and many, many places, well, they're just slowly becoming abandoned. It's really quite a tragedy. And you see so many lovely magazines, hopeful magazines, wishing for someone to read them. And they just sit and collect dust in the recycle bin. These are just a few of the examples that I have with me today. And what we do is we help bring these lonely, unread magazines from all parts of the world and all parts and different interests. And we match those with people like yourself who enjoy magazine reading and just don't have the time or the excuses that they need to sit down and relax. Do you know what I mean? Yes, relaxing, relaxing. And it's our view that with the help of these magazines, different articles, some of them boring and tedious, others may be more interesting or more frivolous. There's a wide variety of things here, and we can find something that would fit with what you would enjoy, and something that would stimulate your relaxing senses, which are what? Slower breathing, relaxing your neck muscles, your jaw unclenching, your back resting, everything becoming softer and easier. And in that, you find you can rest better and enjoy your other time when you're not with your magazines a little better too. So, is that something that you would like to try? Would you be interested at all in maybe matching yourself with a magazine or maybe a couple of magazines and see if there's something that would help you relax? Do you have trouble relaxing? Would you mind if I just asked a few questions? It would just help me be better able to voluntarily and calmly help you find your best selection here with what I have today. This is certainly not all of the magazines that we carry. A lot of our magazines come from other voluntary magazine donations. And for example, this lady, she loves birds. And so she was very kind. And she donated to us these beautiful set of these little magazines for bird lovers. Do you like birds by chance? This one has quite a number of really attractive ones in here if you like birds. There's a cardinal. Do you like him? He's very sweet. He's very soft. He's very lovely. He's very restful. Yes, they're very sweet and romantic. Quite red, aren't they? And I think they're pretty. Yes. I see them often in the spring and in the summer. You do? You think that's okay? Good. That worked for you, didn't it? Good. Okay. Well, so there's something. We'll come back to that. Let me just put my paper here, my magazine, to the side just for a moment. And we'll just get that straightened away. A second. I really need to organize. That's all right. We can just go over my basic application or little questionnaire that will help me determine with you what your next choice might be. Let me just make sure I've got enough time to go through this with you. I think I had an appointment. I wrote that one down here. It's in the next page, I think. It's this one. What's the date? Is it? Okay. So, we can just have about 45 minutes, I think. And then if I just go from, I can just move this appointment then to the next day. That's gonna be fine. We'll just put that appointment time. It's gonna be on Tuesday. No. It'll be this way. Okay. That should be enough then. Just, I'm probably just put a little reminder to myself tomorrow to call them back. Thank you. Okay, so we have, now that we've got that down, plenty of time to take a look at your interest. So I have some forms here. This is my little booklet to keep my carbon copies together. Have you ever contacted the Ancillary Society for Magazine Readers before? Yes, the Ancillary Society for Magazine Readers. Yes, that's right. That's where I'm from. I volunteer there with them at the Ancillary Society for Magazine Readers. Yeah, no, you. Okay. First time then. First time ever contacting. You didn't actually contact us, did you? Well, that's alright. I think we can just make do, right? I don't see why we can't just have an impromptu magazine partnership with you. Yes, that's what we do. Certainly. Okay. Alright. Let's get this form out. This one is probably the right one. Let's just get that one. It's the same one as that. Some of these are different versions. I don't want to use the wrong one. Yeah. It's this one. So, okay. I will not ask too many questions, just so that after I leave today, we'll have a way to reach you and I can follow up again and see how you're feeling, if you've improved, you're resting, and you're relaxing since you began with us. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright. Now, since I didn't catch your name correctly anyway, would you mind very much just telling me how you'd like to be referred to, or what you prefer your name to be? You can make one up if you want to. Sure. Okay. We'll just start with that then. And okay. Can I get your age? Your age, yeah. You could be just the year is fine if you like, or you can give me your full birth date, and I won't share with anyone. It's confidential. We keep those things to ourselves here as volunteers for the Ancillary Society for Magazine Readers. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Well, you're quite young still, aren't you? Okay. That's birthday. Alright. And then I just would like, if I could get a phone number for text messages, just to follow up. We won't spam you. We might magazine you. That's a terrible joke, but you know, it's what happens to people who love magazines. Yeah, okay. I'll take that then. Okay, and it's okay. Oh. Let me. Can I just start that one again? Phone number. Okay, that's. Is that the only one you want to use? The single number there? And that's yours? That's not someone else's? You're not giving away personal information? Okay. Super. And so you don't mind if I just go ahead and message you later to make sure you on this carbon. And if you just hang on to this one, then you can always give us a call. Yeah, just let's see. It seems to stick a little better if I use a pencil on this one. I don't know why it's not. It doesn't go through as easily, so it just. This one is usually it's working. I think there it's going. If I put this underneath. Otherwise, the other forms get kind of messy. Alright, and I just get the date on here. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. That's just what we needed there. Very good. Very good. Very good. Alright, let's just get this. I'm gonna jot down my ID number, my badge number. This one here was from the voluntary society, the ancillary. And you can contact us, and then you can refer to that number, and they'll get you in touch with me. Or so today. Oh, shoot. There we go. Today, you're a volunteer. Number. This was this one. Just check. Okay. And then I just put our number here too, so you can call day or night. There's a 24-hour answering service, which we like to pride ourselves on, because we never want people to feel like they can't reach a magazine article that they need when they're really desperate to relax. Yeah, it gets desperate. The need is real. Quite substantial, actually. Sad. Alright, so I'll just... I'll just get this one out the way. I'm going to keep this one, and then you can just take this with you. Got my name. Okay, perfect. So the next thing is just to find out a little bit about your interests and what types of periodical materials have you had experience with in the past, and are there any of those materials that you have successfully felt were boring enough to relax you in content? Okay, that's your portion there. Thanks. Yeah, just keep that in case you need us. Alright, you said you liked. What kinds of hobbies are you interested in? Hobbies. Okay. I'm ready. else. Mm-hmm. Sure. Uh-huh. Maybe like one more, at least 3 to give us a good start, if you don't mind. It doesn't have to be anything amazing, just what you enjoy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like to do that too. Especially when I have extra time, because it takes me forever. Everything has many steps. Many steps. Just the way it is. You can understand. Okay, great. Any kind of topics or current events or fashion or crafts that you just absolutely cannot stand, that would just eliminate right off the gate. We don't want to even look at those types of magazine periodicals for you. Anything that just comes out into your mind is really makes you feel upset if you hear about it. Okay. Lawn mowing. Yeah, I don't like to hear about that either. Lawn mowing. Oh, that's kind of different, isn't it? Oh. What is that? You said taxidermy. I don't think we have any taxidermy magazines. Maybe, but I'll make sure to keep those out of your big X there. No taxidermy. No taxidermy. Oh. I'm sure they have those, but I guess maybe we just haven't had a lot of volunteers that have been subscribing to such the taxidermy. Probably pretty safe. We won't run into that, but we'll make sure we keep an eye. Anything else that you can share with me that might give me some guidance for you? I think that's an excellent start. I'm going to just hang on to this portion, and we'll put this thing away. No, this one's gonna. This clip is coming out too, darn it. Let's go back out this one. I'm just very picky. Sorry. And then I'm going to make sure I make a note when I get back to the volunteer office. I'm going to make a note to make sure we don't have any taxidermy magazines coming out that would come to your house or come and make you upset. We're just going to make sure that's not in there now. Don't shoot this thing. Just say it there. Do not And I didn't ask you to become a member, but I'll just put potential member, potential. There's the just quote that. Just quote that easily. Quote. And I'm just going to include this notation on your membership application, which is what we just did there. Kind of a sneaky way, but I hope you didn't mind. I wasn't trying to be tricky. I just was mainly just trying to be helpful. Yeah. Thank you for understanding. Thank you. Yes. This one does. Okay. And I just need to sign it. Very good. Okay, let's get to some of the selections and see what you have here that might be value for you. To help you, of course, read a magazine article simply for no other reason but to relax. Yes, to relax. I'm sure I can find something that will help you. Okay. We'll just take a quick peek at some of these choices and see if something sparks some interest. We can start with a couple up here. I've got some variety of things. Let's see. What I got here. So, to begin, as you can see, there's a nice sort of modern, frivolous fashion magazine. This one happens to be the very well-known Vogue magazine. Are you a Vogue reader? No. Is this one you would like to read? Part of what we do is we volunteer also to read these magazine articles to you. Yes, correct. We can provide recorded articles read by volunteers like myself. And we can send those to you digitally, or we can send those to you in the mail, and they are yours to keep. So it's very nice because you are able to enjoy more than one time the relaxing article that you have chosen, that we have helped you select to match your personal and unique interests, to help you to relax. That's right. So this one is very relaxing. It also has pretty pictures sometimes. A lovely lady. And sometimes there'll be something that smells good in here, like a smell for a perfume or cologne. So you might smell it. That smells nice. You can smell it. Just faint. So there's that. Is that one you think you might like to try and read something in here? We'll see. Okay. Put that in a maybe. So then some also maybe a little more substantial reading. This is very famous and very long time running published magazine called Time. Time. Yes, this is Time magazine. This one particular is it's advertising its article that was written about the film, or not about the film, but in contextual relationship to the film that came out not terribly long ago about Barbie and her friends, and how she kind of loses her Barbiness temporarily and has to find a way to get herself back, or find herself where she never had found herself before. It's quite an interesting film, and this would probably be quite an interesting article to read. And in addition, there's other interesting content, sometimes politically based articles and content. This is information about other countries and what they're facing. This is a lovely picture. This is Time Magazine's climate platform, advertising climate change, and what they have to inform us about climate change and the actions that are being taken to assist the leaders in the study of climatology. So it's something to think about. What do you say to that? That's maybe a bit heavy. Sure, I understand. I mean, I think it's some lighthearted, occasionally articles, but probably somewhat heavy, yes. This is, this is mental health nation of some kind of sad mental health crisis. So yeah, maybe if you're looking for less of a daunting material to help you relax, maybe just a little more emptiness, mindless reading. Okay, we can just maybe skip the Time magazines, at least for this time, and you can always request those if you decide you'd be interested. helps a lot. We'll just narrow things right down. Doesn't, very good. I did notice you seemed, let's put that under here, we don't want that. You were interested in the Birds magazine, correct? Because I have a few of those. Okay, well, let's just look at these set to the side. I think there may even be an entire, like year subscription. I'm not sure if there's all of them, but I haven't gone through to mark which month this came out. I believe that this only comes out every maybe 2 or 3 months, something like that. And we also have quite a number. Another very famous publication. This is the New Yorker magazine. I don't know if you've ever had an opportunity to look at these articles. There is a newspaper. Correct. Yeah, this is. So this is the magazine version. It's a little different. It's not the paper, but yeah. So it's pretty popular. We do have quite a few of these as well. And they do have a lot of content. It does tend to be somewhat politically charged. However, there's a lot of things in it as well that are not. And if you like the way it's written, we can select specific articles that tailor to your specific wants and needs. There is something that I particularly enjoy about the New Yorker magazine. They do put a lot of effort into including some humorous cartoons and drawings, which they sprinkle throughout their magazine pages. I don't always understand them all, but I do enjoy seeing, and they make me think. They have nice pictures. A lot of artists hand drawn or hand painted sketches, photography, and there's a lunch review if you happen to be going to New York. This is a restaurant in Soho. Tables for two. It's the Reveille Luncheonette on Prince Street. Yeah, we could read that one for sure. It's absolutely. I can mark it down for you, just so that we don't lose it. Track of this one if we. Yeah, no problem. Just get that on here. This will just remind me to check back later. Just put it up here, I think. Okay. So, yeah, anyway, what do you think of this magazine? Does this sound... Oh, it still has the little enjoyed this, you can fill out one of these cards and mail it in, and you could get a subscription just to come to your house whenever you want it. This says it's 26 weeks magazine for, that's $3.50 a week. Then there's also 52 weeks for only $3.25 a week, and that's a total of, it says $169, but it doesn't say. I guess it says add applicable sales tax, but I don't know for sure what, you know what their sales tax is here. Well, yeah, we can just do the math later. Okay, want to keep it in there too? Sure. Anyway, so there you have it. If this is something you're interested in, I can set these aside for you also. Cute little cute cartoons everywhere you go in here. Here's one. I don't know what it means, but this one is cute. It says it's a little puppy, and he's holding his puppy, and the little girl, she's got a ball and she's holding in the air for the puppy, and the other girl's like motioning to play with them, and the dog is thinking, his mind is a balloon. It says, with all that the family demands of me, how will I ever find time for my art? How cute. Wow, that's a good question. That's cute, huh? So, yeah, I think you might really enjoy this one. Okay. Great. Well, I'll set this one aside for you also. Okay. And so we'll just do maybe a couple of the New Yorkers and a couple of your Birds magazine. Okay. Super duper. Super duper. Well, what a nice treat it was to accidentally come to your door. I'm so appreciative that you let me share with you what we do here at the Ancillary Society for Magazine Readers. It's a special place. Really nice people. So you just call anytime you want. Okay, and I'll leave these with you at least to browse through, because I still have my other appointments to make. And then I can stop by and pick them up tomorrow on my way home. And then I can take them back and we can discuss which articles you've chosen and which ones you would like to have recorded and read for you, so that you can play them at your leisure and help yourself to relax and just rest easily. Doesn't that sound so nice? Good. What a pleasure. What a pleasure. Truly, it was my pleasure for coming here today. Thank you so much. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside. And we're going to let you take these 4. Because I know that you'll take good care of them. I'm not worried. So you'll have just the two New Yorkers. And then you also have your 2 Bird and Blooms book magazines. And I'll just let you some time with these tonight. And I can't wait to find out what you think tomorrow. It's gonna be really nice to see you again. So there, those are for you. Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure. Thank you, thank you. And I will just get in touch with you sometime tomorrow afternoon, okay? That's great. Okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Thank you. Thank you. That's sweet. All right. Well, I better get going, so thanks again. Please remember to donate to the Ancillary Society for magazine readers when you get a chance. We would be grateful. Okay. Enjoy your evening. I hope you relax. And I'll talk